be trained for stuff, but then only get like 2 different roles. But that's enough about that. We're going right into the grand finals. Venia swinging immediately at Utopian Ray. Ray sitting in from winner's side, and with Ray having put Venia in there, this would be the sweetest revenge for Venia to be able to take Xeno tonight from loser's side.
At the same time, though, this is the first, like, Utopian Ray has never taken a Xeno before. Last week, we had a brand new champion. Will we, for the first time ever, I think, get 2 new champions in a row? Oh, what a beautiful follow-through!
Feat, but it's certainly possible. Win boxes are wacky.
I don't even know what's happening right now. Utopian Ray has a slight lead here. He's like, look at the aggression on Ray right now. This is like not, he's vengeful. Oh, the vengeful spirit. He beat Ralphie and he's trying to enact his own revenge here.
Revengeance at an all-time high between these 2 players, but it paints a clean narrative as Venia takes the first stock of this grand finals tonight.
Okay, there we see. Oh, what a spike! And he's still coming back. He got 2 frames, but not able to actually make it back as the up smash closes out that stock. 35%. The percentage is growing here right now. Utopian Ray might be having trouble finding his footing after that turnaround from Venia earlier.
Building up some quick damage right out the gate again. Venia putting out 52%, but he's going to have a lot of trouble landing, even against solo Rosalina.
Whew, I love that.
Just a little pop.
I mean, it's an amazing way to, you know, expand your landing options.
And it's an especially smart option from Utopian Red because you get so much lift out of that single footstool on the ground. And more importantly, you're locking Venia in place during the footstool animation, which is just going to prevent him from running up and setting himself up to punish wherever you place yourself.
Honestly, even though this game is dead even right now, I feel like the way Utopian Ray's just playing so well, he's doing this crazy mixture of evasion, you know, trying to just space out.
He's living.
Yeah, he's living, but oh no, he's not.
He's not living.
No, he's not.
Dead, bro.
All right, Utopian Ray 1 game away from winning XenoNinetyTwo. He's on the winner's side of things, but Venia, hard-fought battle right there. Let's see if maybe he can keep his tournament life alive. He's come so close. You know, getting a first place win for him right here will be huge, you know? Just like he's kind of taking a dip. Getting second place is nice, but getting first place, that's a whole different animal.
Absolutely, but you're going to see who manages to get there first. Down in City, once again the setting. And Venia looking to just grind up this Rosalina. Not able to get a kill off of it just yet, but
wow!
Just charge the forward smash, make the most out of the missed opportunity.
That's the classic, run into it, please.
You got the charge. It was all he needed, though. 70% put on relatively easily by Venia.
Yeah, it's important to keep in mind, Venia, one of those momentum-based players. And, you know, despite perhaps how deflating that game 1 might have been, he's come back strong. And look at the way that he's moving, the way that he's spacing right now. Utopian Ray only barely able to find these windows, and they're not even paying off that much for him. Oh, that was scary. Scary for everybody.
But Venia manages to return himself to stage. Not going to see an early grave just yet. And with that said, even though Ray is sitting at these higher percentages, significantly so compared to Venia, Venia really hasn't been able to threaten him too much. And now with Luma back in play, it's all but even until Luma's dead once again.
Okay, the grab, the back throw, putting Utopian Ray way off stage. Did he land on the platform to get his jump back? That was really smart.
Ooh.
Oh, that's way up high. Is he going to make it back down to the ground? Not quite.
He's going to make it down, right into a down tilt, and Venia once again going to be able to secure his kill with the down tilt forward air follow-up.
And this is looking so dominant for Venia right now. A little bit of a combo for Utopian Ray.
Hey, it's his turn to charge a forward smash for free.
I think that might have covered every option. Did that?
I mean, with Luma in tow, forward smash covers a lot.
But remember how we thought Venia was winning?
Luma.
How foolish of us. How foolish of us.
You'd have thought, but we still here, and with a very slight lead, Utopian Ray just loses his Luma, but is going to retreat onto the stage. He does well to control center stage, though, be it through pivots and through dash attacks. He makes sure to threaten that space. Venia doesn't really care, though. Greninja has all the tools and movement speed he needs in order to threaten at any opportunity.
Oh, look at the way these two players are moving right now. The footsies are real. The neutral game is potent. Oh, and right now, Venia finding those good openings. 63% onto Utopian Ray already. Utopian Ray is pretty close to just taking this tournament, but dropping this game might, you know, end up giving Venia just too much momentum that he does not, you know, he cannot really afford to lose.
Ray doesn't manage to get the roll read. And sitting you at 88% rage behind him. It's very threatening for Venia. We could see the crowning of a new champion, but it's not going to happen just yet. Gentleman's is going to lead to the down tilt, which removes Luma from the stage once again. And
Oh,
a
and the
back air,
untackable!
forcing into the untackable situation. And we're on the verge of either the bracket reset or Utopian Ray taking his first Xeno.
Yeah. Both of these players stone-faced at the moment. They know what is on the line.
Yeah, money.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to talk about the money. Yeah.
Forget legacy and the narrative. They get money, man.
Yeah.
That's what helps keep you warm on these cold nights.
Just cover yourself in a
Yo, it's
money
brick.
coat, glue it to your body.
But what if brick of dollars? One of these days, Devil will hand out just a brick of money. That night's not tonight. But someone still wants that money, nonetheless. And coming into this game 3, it's looking like it might be Utopian Ray a little bit more than Venia.
Okay, right now. Wow, the pressure from Utopian Ray at the moment. Venia trying to find his way into a little bit of advantage, but he's just not getting it. 77 already. He's not been able to land on the ground. Oh, Utopian Ray messing up the punish on that Hydro Pump a little bit, giving Venia some much-needed breathing room. Honestly, the disadvantage from Utopian Ray is a completely different animal. Even when he gets hit, it feels like he gets out of it almost immediately.
Look at the multi-targeting by Venia. One down tilt to move Luma away, and just as Utopian Ray thinks that's the focus, Venia gets so many hits off, manages to even the playing field, but still a lot of percentage down on him. A grab is going to allow Utopian Ray to continue this pressure.
Ooh, okay, right now 126%. Venia is just gaping into the maw of death, but that's also a lot of rage he can use to his advantage. The low recovery from Utopian Ray is going to get off scot-free. Right now, this is a huge mix-up. Getting that forward air, putting Utopian Ray way out there. The footstool helping him
just jump
out.
on him, lad.
All right, that forward throw. Oh, he goes way deep.
Way deep, but it's not going to really pay off for either player. Venia trying to do something with this offstage play, but Ray, very smart, turning to the opposite side of the stage.
Okay, Luma still a factor at the moment. Okay, that was, yeah, loses Luma, but at this point, he doesn't really need Luma's hitboxes to kill. It's 140%. Actually, maybe he does.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh man, whoever gets this first stock, it will be huge, and it's going to be Venia. Catching him with that back air, that tippy toes.
Just the one up tilt to get rid of the Luma once again. Venia doing a phenomenal job of removing this factor from the fight, and it seems to now start to take an impact on Ray. We've seen that he's performing so well without Luma. However, with Luma not being there to help secure kills, things have become a bit more difficult for Ray in the momentum of this battle. But Luma heeds to the call of duty and destroys Greninja, bringing us on potential tournament point.
Immense. I also want to say that after Venia got that first stock, he all of a sudden started playing him really grounded. You know, he wasn't taking to the air so much because he knows that's how Utopian Ray is probably going to be looking for his kills. Okay, once again, he's playing this aerial game. Utopian Ray is catching onto it, tries to get the frame trap, but the platform in the way. Okay, that trade going to kind of work out okay for both people, as Venia actually is the one with stage control at this point.
You know, despite the fact that Shooting Star doesn't have a hitbox to it, I don't think I've seen Venia manage a Hydro Pump Gimp onto this recovery.
It does travel very fast, and the timing, you can very much vary it. 105, oh, those big hits. Okay, now we might see that edge guard. No, Utopian Ray is going to make it back, and then forward air to give him some room on stage, but he has to land once again. We haven't seen Luma be a factor in a while. The forward air not closing it out. That's 132% onto Utopian Ray. This is a whole hunk of rage. Okay, going to get this forward throw. Going to send Luma all the way out there.
He's going to desync his Luma, but at what cost? It's going to be leading to the death of the Luma and almost the death of Ray. But Ray staying alive at 148% in counting.
Oh my god, that forward air was so clutch. Oh yeah, there it is.
Forward air, and we have the bracket reset as Venia drags Utopian Ray down into the loser's bracket.
Drags him down there with him.
Yeah. They're on the Lion's Den now. And remember, this is just a best of 3. True Finals is going to be the de facto return of the King Venia or the crowning of a new champion.
Yeah, we're getting, all right, back to square one here. We're going to be getting Town and City once again. The stage definitely okay for both players. We've seen that in the first set. Greninja can get some crazy up air kills given that smaller ceiling. At the same time, Utopian Ray, yeah, he's no stranger to killing off the top.
Absolutely. And in a reminder to the finish of Winners Finals, Venia has been slightly more hesitant once Luma is present towards the top. He knows that at any point, Ray can pilot Luma in a way to take the match away from Venia. So he's been focusing a lot more on pressuring Rosalina to the ledge, making sure that Luma is a non-factor. You mentioned earlier in the set how Venia has been taking a lot more grounded of an approach to Utopian Ray. I'd like to point out that he more specifically does it when Luma is around. Once Luma is gone, this frog takes to the skies.
Well, for many reasons. Another one, this could be big. It was, but not for the way we thought. Utopian Ray able to combo break there.
What did I say? What did I tell you?
There we go. I was going to say that another reason probably why he's so aerial once it was gone is because that Utopian Ray loves to go for grabs when he's solo Rosa. You know, they are a fantastic way to just buy time. Woo.
The only one dying just yet is going to be Luma. No super early kills just yet.
Okay, that's huge. The Nair not able to quite get the combo Venia wanted, but at the same time, oh, that's a little bit of damage. Luma back now as a factor. Utopian Ray getting the grab, trying to follow him up to the skies, but no, Venia able to return to the stage.
Once again, caught in the Rapid Jam animation. However, this time Venia not prepared to punish it. Going to be giving Utopian Ray a lot of an opportunity to run away with a percentage that he has built up onto Venia.
Yeah, Venia was playing so, oh, well. I was going to say, Venia was playing so well for that last set, and now we're actually starting to see a few flubs here and there. And, you know, a couple crucial flubs might be the difference between being able to actually usurp Utopian Ray or not. Oh, yeah, there's, speaking of flubs, just goes for that quick forward tilt, but doesn't net the stock. And now we have a whole heap of rage onto Venia.
A whole lot of it, but he's got to figure out a way to make a use of it, or else
Up throw?
Ray is going to be able to assert so much control over the stage and Venia's play right now.
Okay, the jab's going to trade. Look at the weight of the Venia's use, but it's not going to be enough. Luma's still in play. The down smash connecting. Venia dropping game one. Utopian Ray, once again, only one game away from winning this whole tournament. We're getting a mirror match of what happened on the set one of this grand final. Indeed. Will we get an actual repeat, or will Utopian Ray manage to emerge victorious? Questions. Who knows the answers?
Let's see if they get answered for us on Dreamland, as it's the stage, the setting for Game 2.
Yeah, we saw how good this stage was for Venia in the last set. Ooh, let's see if maybe, or was that in winners? I think it might have been in winners.
Either way, it is one of those stages that Venia has shown proficiency in using as a counterpick against these characters who you would normally expect to be killing off the top. But it's rather the opposite in that he's utilizing the larger lateral blast zones to his advantage, more for the sake of the off-stage play. And we've seen time and time again against not just Utopian Ray, but the rest of his opponents this evening. Venia has been able to establish a lot of ledge control and force opponents deep off-stage, where he's able to take more advantage of them with this back air and Hydro Pump.
Yeah, now we see that Utopian Ray has 80% on him. This is looking exactly like how we saw on the last set here. Yeah, and he's looking for these big hits, not getting them. Venia managing to be so evasive. Even on these platforms, he's not, well, now he's falling victim to this pressure. Yeah, look at this, all of this damage from Utopian Ray reacting to the neutral getup. And oh, that was such a clutch tech from Venia. I don't think Utopian Ray was quite ready to follow through on that. And now we have 88% on him, 72 on Venia. This is looking a lot more even than the beginning of the game, but it seems like whoever gets this next big kill, that might be the one to take it. We'll see right now, Venia with a huge lead.
Once again, the down smash coming clutch towards the ledge. However, Venia already has 74 in counting. And as these combos rise higher and higher, they're much more threatening for Utopian Ray because, just like that, killing off the top much easier. Tying things up very early on.
Oh, yeah, now we're starting to get the real even game here. Utopian Ray has a little bit of breathing room. He did win game one, but you already saw from the first set, he does not want to give Venia any momentum. And he's trying to play his heart out right here, right now. He finally manages to get a lead, 54% on Venia. This is pretty dangerous for Venia. Grab combos could mean huge, huge damage. Oh, tries to read the air dodge. Utopian Ray's been jumping out very consistently. Now 76% on Utopian Ray. These guys are going back and forth. The shield on Ray looking so small. The spacing, finally Ray finds his opening and gets some nice damage.
Trying to figure out a way to approach, but it's going to be a lot of this back air on shield from Venia. And while it's doing well to pressure the Luma, he's not finding his way to be able to net this kill nor return safely to the stage.
These guys playing so smart at the moment. Oh, that's huge. We now have Venia off stage. Will he be able to find some way back to maybe, okay, the forwarder doing a bunch of damage. Now we see this is a last hit situation. So many options from both of these characters can close it out. The rolls, the evasion, and he gets hit by the up smash. Venia keeping himself alive. We now have a game 3 situation after the reset in Grand Final.
This is going to be the final game of the evening between Utopian Ray and Venia. And with this set having stretched itself so far, do you think these players are starting to run out of any mental momentum behind themselves at this point?
Well, Venia, that's the sort of win that might breathe a little bit of life into him. And Utopian Ray has to be very conscious, very careful of that. But I do not see these guys. These guys love the game. They're such dedicated players. I do not see that after 6 games that they're going to, well, technically this is the 9th game now between these two, that we're going to be getting, that they'll be slowing down at all. They are a locomotive. They are trying to barrel through each other. But who will come out on top and who will end up by the side of the tracks?
These have been incredibly even games through and through. Sets going back and forth, but immediately out the gate, it's going to be Utopian Ray who sees an advantage, able to put up plenty of pressure with this Luma, but once that Luma is gone, Venia moves in on the charge. Ray once again coming in with the footstool. Now this one looking a lot more intentional as a matter of just getting away from Venia.
Ooh, the evasion right now on Utopian Ray. Venia doesn't seem ready for it, 105%. This is the sort of situation where one good hit from Ray will close out the stock on Venia. That Smashville platform is a really dangerous place for both players, but they are just going out there.
Able to return to stage with nary an effort from Utopian Ray. He recognizes that he needs his Luma now more than ever.
Yeah, getting the kill is paramount right here, and he gets it with the up smash. Venia just barely missed spacing, and that will severely cost him. He now has to make a huge comeback. If he manages to do this, it will be a win well earned. But right now, Utopian Ray looks like he's not going to give him the chance at all. Barely haven't taken any damage, just extending this lead.
Plenty of damage at that Ray has not slowed down any of his efforts. He loses a Luma once again. However, the up throw into the up air is going to be bringing us into the final stocks of this match, with Venia only having 30% on board.
It doesn't matter if you have a huge lead. Both of these guys just mounting these comeback after comeback. You cannot get comfortable. And now these guys are neck and neck in percent. This game could go either way. They've been going back and forth the whole evening. Now, okay, they are literally tied in percent right here. Oh, Ray not quite able to punish the Hydro Pump. Oh,
which comes in with the up tilt. Just to further assert this control, is not able to punish that air dodge though, and Venia's going to land safely. Once again, removing a Luma, but not able to contest on ledge.
Finally, Venia reading that roll. Might be big for him, but Utopian Ray has been playing just smarter and smarter while he was in disadvantage. But he gets hit by that. Ooh, being so up close to that is going to be...
We see the back throw and it's going to be enough. Not just yet. However, Venia still needs to return to the stage.
Oh, the punish there! The flub! Now we have this neck and neck between these two. 87%. Only the tiniest bit of a lead for Utopian Ray. Both of these players can drop to any of the kill confirms that the other one has. This is going to be huge. The forward air not closing it out just yet, but way out there in the blast zone. 111% on Utopian Ray. He's going to be absorbing. And after all of that, after 9 matches between these two players,
it's going to be the use of gravitational pull that leaves Ray vulnerable. And Venia is the champion of XenoNinetyTwo, preventing the crowning of a new champion. And look at that. Because
he up-aired. He tried to up-B and he up-aired.
Oh, no.
That's so unfortunate. No.
Sad boys.
Honestly.